Founded August 4th in 1885, Riverside Cemetery is a beautiful one, with its switchback paths and roads built into a climbing hillside of a slight riverside canyon. I thoroughly enjoyed my time driving through this cemetery, but I did find myself needing the complimentary map from the front gate, as its navigation could be tricky. Under the ownership of the City of Asheville since 1952, Riverside is still in use today, with seemingly plenty of space to accept new burials. Since the city took possession of this remarkable park-like cemetery, the city paved over 3.5 miles of pathways and opened many new sections, making this cemetery a grand one. I got lost for hours here, and saw every bit of it on my trip home from Savannah, and if you find yourself in Asheville, I highly recommend seeking out this hidden gem. There are over 13,000 graves located here, my little strangelings, but with its wide open spaces, it's almost hard to believe that. A little less difficult to believe when you realize that just down the road, the 1865 Battle of Asheville took place. On April 6, 1865, in the last months before the war was to be declared over, Union Colonel Isaac M. Kirby was under orders from his superiors to capture the city of Asheville, North Carolina. He brought 1,100 men from nearby East Tennessee and was certain that his forces were evenly matched and that he could win the day, ignoring warnings from Union Major General George H. Thomas that Asheville was too well fortified and that it would be a bigger challenge than he could manage. Kirby was summarily rebuffed by 300 rebels maintaining Asheville's defense, and the short battle was mostly waged with the Confederates holding the high ground and the Union precarious in their position, choosing to withdraw, concerned that the Confederates had reinforcements nearby. Kirby was summarily rebuffed by 300 rebels maintaining Asheville's defense, and the short battle was mostly waged with the Confederates holding the high ground and the Union precarious in their position, choosing to withdraw, concerned that Confederates had reinforcements nearby. It was an overall strategic win for the Confederate Army with few casualties on either side, but it was enough that to this day it is said that you can spot some of the Confederate soldiers of the time wandering among the graves of Riverside. Are they still defending the city of Asheville against the perceived war of northern aggression? Or are they simply the few lost and just trying to find home, captured in the ether and in an ever-changing landscape with the march of time? With the sound of phantom gunfire echoing off gravestones after dark sometimes, I'd like to believe it's the former, my little strangelings. Perhaps a residual haunting, a recording on time, if you will, replaying in the evenings, as this cemetery really is just a short walk from that original battlefield. There are 18 German veterans of World War I buried on the property, and it is said that you too can see them wandering among the graves as apparitions. It saddens me to think that these men may be part of my latter theory, and that they are lost in attempting to find their way home. In either case, my little strangelings, it's best to approach any of these kinds of things with kindness and patience for those that have gone before, should you encounter one of these men on your visit. Until next time.